Yo, 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 welcome back to Just a Nominee TV, man. This is the School of Martians podcast, the only podcast that's out of this world. I'm joined here today with my good friend, Bogart.
Yo, what is good? Good to be back. We had a lot of things going on, and we really didn't have time. We had the episodes, but things happened, and So as we speak, there's an episode uploading, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So yeah.
But yeah, it's good to see you guys. Welcome back. Been a crazy week. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
I just got back from vacation.
Yeah, I know. It was different without you around the work, or you were only gone for like 2 days out of the work week, right?
Yeah. No, but still, it was weird for me, just waking up in a new spot every day.
Yeah.
It was just like I just got used to sleeping in that hotel bed, and then before I know it, I'm in my bed.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those things where, because hotel beds suck. First of all,
Yeah.
they look nice, but they suck.
Yeah.
And the pillows suck.
Yeah.
And I didn't bring pillows. I wish I did, because my neck was so screwed up for a couple of days.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I've always had a okay experience with hotels. But when we went to Vegas, that was the worst hotel I've ever been to.
Yeah.
At the Lux, or I can't remember what the name of the hotel I stayed at. Luxor, maybe.
Luxor?
But yeah, it was a big pyramid thing in whatchamacallit. It's a big pyramid thing in Las Vegas. It's I don't know. It has a shooting light on the top of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we stayed there, and that sucked balls. It was just really dirty. Nothing was, the elevator, it took 15 minutes just to get down to the ground level. It sucked.
Yeah, hotels. The hotel was nice.
Yeah.
Had a pool, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Had breakfast in the morning, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it was Saturday night. Yeah, it was. It was Saturday night. We get back to the hotel. We're just finally relaxing. It was a long day. We did a whole bunch of shit that day. And all of a sudden, the fire alarm goes off at 11 o'clock at night.
Oh,
Probably midnight, actually. I think it was midnight.
Yeah.
And my mom was sleeping. Me and my kids were awake. And I was on my phone, right? I was on my phone, doing something. I thought the alarm was coming from one of my kids' phones, they were watching a reel or something.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Then I realized, I'm yo, that's fucking loud as shit. That's in here right now. So
Yeah.
I quick ran to the door, and I opened up the door, and I look out the hallway, and everyone's looking out their doors
Yeah.
they're what's going on? And it smelled like smoke.
Oh, did it?
In the hallway.
Oh, shit.
It smelled like burning plastic, though. It was weird.
Oh.
And I was like, damn. So we rushed outside. Fucking fire trucks came, the whole shebang, whatever. And apparently they said someone was smoking in their room or in the staircase, but it didn't smell like smoke. It smelled like plastic was burning.
You probably met those meth heads outside, smoking meth. That's probably what you were smelling.
Meth or crack or something.
Yeah.
Because that was not... That's not smoke that I know of.
Yeah.
It didn't smell like cigarette smoke, weed smoke, none of that. It smelled weird. And I was I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But other than that, the hotel was great. Man, I was in Rhode Island. We went to Cape Cod. We went to just everywhere in New England, Rhode Island, Boston, Massachusetts, and everything. So we were just kind of back and forth. It was sick, dude. Crazy views of the ocean. I saw Plymouth Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Plymouth Rock. There you go.
I saw Plymouth Rock, where the Pilgrims came, and they got the Mayflower right next to it and stuff.
Yep,
The ship they came on. That was cool. I didn't take any pictures. My mom did, but I was just because as soon as we saw, all right, so we went on a whale watch.
Yeah.
Where they kind of take you, they give you the history of all the lighthouses and shit right there on the Cape. And then they take you out to the ocean. So they did this little history thing about the area and Plymouth Rock and stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't take any pictures. I didn't even pull my phone out for the first 20 minutes, because I just got on the boat.
Yeah.
And we had talked in the last episode how I was afraid about getting seasick and shit. So I was just sitting on the boat
just kind of
I don't know.
Just stiff, like a board. Yeah.
Like, I kind of have anxiety a little bit. We're going 20 miles out in the water. There's I mean, we're in the ocean. We're not in a lake.
Yeah.
You know, so there's everything in the water that you could imagine. You know, I don't know, that freaked me out a little bit. Because I've seen way too many movies.
Yep.
We all have seen like all these shipwreck movies, shark movies and shit. And it's like, ugh, I don't know. But other than that, I was also worried about getting seasick. So I didn't really take any pictures of that shit in the beginning because I was just more like,
get through it.
Let's see how this Baja is out to the middle of the ocean before I start, you know.
Yeah.
But I was great. I was fine. I didn't get sick or anything. We did see some whales. You can play the clip right now. So this one part right here that we're watching right now is it was crazy because we kept seeing like one whale here, and then we'd go out further and see a whale over there, and we were, you know, kind of chasing them.
Yeah.
You know, but this spot that we got to in the ocean, there was 3 humpback whales together.
Oh, damn.
And they were like lined up. You could see them right here. They're lined up and they're blowing water out.
Oh, wow.
And they keep going underwater, showing their tails. Dude, it was amazing. Like, I strongly suggest anybody, if you have the chance to go out on a whale watch, you should do it.
Yeah. See, I'm always afraid of, like, if I spend the money to go whale watching and there's no fucking whales.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, well, I'm out of, you know, $50 for the thing. When I was in Boston, they had right near the aquarium, they had a whale watch.
Yeah.
And this was a girl I was dated way back in the day when we were thinking about doing it, but then we came to the conclusion, yeah, if we don't see any whales, it'd just be $50 wasted.
Yeah. So what I think happens, right, on the whale watch that I went on anyways, they have a feeding area.
Oh, okay.
In the ocean, way out, where it's some kind of sacred thing. It's like it's like a spot that's like endangered, kind of.
Yeah.
Where like only, you know, like cruise ships like that can go out there.
Oh, okay.
Because it's all fucking like outlined with like these weird like buoys and fucking lights and stuff. Like, like you're not allowed to come here, but we are, like, type shit. And so I think it's kind of like automatically you see whales. Like, that's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like a feeding area, so they come to it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't know that until they were talking about it, because there was like a lady on the boat with the intercom, and she was like, you know, talking about whatever we were seeing.
Yeah.
Like out loud. I didn't know that until we got out there, because I'm like, yeah, dude, what if we don't see any whales?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh, they're like, you know, she said they're bringing us to this spot where we're, you know, they're going to be.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm not going to lie. One of the clips that I took, the whale was right next to the boat.
Oh.
And I just like looked over at it, and I was like, okay, I've seen enough. And I backed up because it was fucking huge. Yeah. It's like you see this shit in like films and like, you know, like a movie or something.
Yeah, yep.
Just like a whale or something. But when you actually see one in person and see how big it is, and like the last thing you're thinking of, this thing better not bump the boat. You know what I mean? Like, I looked at it, I'm like, whoa, I already seen enough. And like I kind of backed away because I was like, yo, the like, I don't know, just like the anxiety and just like the like thrill of actually seeing a whale was crazy.
Yeah.
And I felt so good afterwards. Like I had all these kind of like, you know, I was just happy.
Yeah.
Like it was like such a good thing. Like if you have the chance to go on a whale watch, please go. The one I went on, I can't tell you the name I can't remember the name of it. I'll actually put it in the description, because by then I'll know. I just don't want to look it up right now.
Yeah.
But I'll put the one that I went on, and if you're ever in that area, definitely go out on that. That was amazing. And there's food and drinks. There's like a restaurant on the boat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can go downstairs. It's all like enclosed and stuff, and there's like a restaurant, bathrooms, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it was way better than I imagined in my head. Like,
yeah.
I was just thinking about, oh, I'm gonna go get seasick and have the worst day ever. But no, it ended up being good, and it was a great day. Had so much fun. My kids had so much fun. They loved it. So
yeah.
Whatever. If you're wondering why I have this black stuff on my hand, I keep like looking at. I guess I didn't wash that off good enough. I was just messing around with my car. I had the hood popped and stuff. So
yeah, we tried to be Mr. Mechanics, but we kind of failed.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick to like cameras and recording software.
Yeah.
But yeah. So But yeah, man, vacation was good. Had a great time. I'm back. You know,
What
back.
did you party any time at in vacation?
I didn't really party at all.
Yeah.
I could have partied at my sister's campsite that we went to, which was also like super sick.
Yeah.
Like the sickest campsite I've ever been to.
Really?
It had a full court, basketball court. There was a pool. There was like a splash park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a little like a water lagoon thing.
Yeah.
There was like a mini putt-putt golf. There was a rec hall with an arcade and food. Dude, it was the sickest campsite I ever been to.
Yeah, I love. So I go to Old Forge
Yep.
once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
And those are so like the campground's so much fun. They have activities. You can do everything, and it's so cool. And you could stay. The best thing about Old Forge is that the Enchanted Forest Water Safari is there, and
Yep.
it's like a water park. And yeah, you can take there's a shuttle bus that goes right to the park, and
Yep.
I love that. And
I remember doing that when I
Yeah.
would go up there. Yep.
yeah, I love Old Forge. I love that area. It's
Yeah.
just it's all outdoors. It's not like city or anything like that. It's just
It's almost
cool.
it's almost like you're in like a different state when you're in Old Forge.
Yeah.
Because you're so used to like, you know, being able to just go to the store real quick or like, you know, to Walmart or something like that. So easy. And then you go to Old Forge and you're basically like visiting a bunch of like mom and pop shops out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You know,
It's all-
it's not like mainstream shopping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's it definitely has like a mom and pop shops for sure. I remember we went and we I think there was like a pizza place, and it's just but the only poopy thing about that though is it's all cash only. A lot of those places, and it sucks because they can't really get like internet out there, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like in the middle of fucking nowhere. I mean, they do have internet, but I'm sure it's not really that great.
Yeah, like we couldn't upload an episode out there, I don't think.
No, we couldn't. No. Well, Spectrum has this whole thing now where all these people that lived in like these secluded areas don't get internet. They get internet, but it's like outrageous. It's like $120. Like they
That's
cornered
wild.
the market with a Spectrum cornered the market for internet and stuff. So it's a big monopoly. But off topic, but
No, we're talking about vacation.
yeah.
I love Old Forge though.
Old Forge is
Such
good.
and it's not that far from us either. Where it's not like a long like dreadful drive either.
Yeah, I think it's like an hour and 45 minutes maybe.
Yeah, some like 2 hours, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, man, I just had a great time, dude.
Yeah.
But here we are. We're back.
Back doing-
Thank you guys for still supporting and liking it up, all that good stuff. I see the comments. I've been replying to them. Thank you. I love it.
Yeah.
Also want to shout out again, the Bogart podcast is also Bogart's podcast.
Yep.
So you can see me on there also. He's got his own show on there. Go over there, subscribe to that, and view that podcast as well.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, the weather has been pretty hot here.
Oh my God.
Past
Yeah.
couple days, it's been warm.
Today it's 90. Right when we're recording this, it's 90 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And we had this fan over there that's working. It's not super crazy, but it does the job.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I could feel it.
yeah, I could feel
Like it's like bouncing.
yeah.
But, you
Yeah.
know, to me, I've been in worse situations, and someday we're going to laugh about the fan.
Yeah, we're gonna laugh about it.
know what I mean?
We're gonna look back on it and be like, damn, we should have brought it with us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
oh yeah, man. So
But yeah, thank you guys for, just supporting us. And I see a lot of people sharing the videos and interacting with my posts when I post them on Snap and Facebook. So thank you guys. Yeah, just tell a friend, keep subscribing, keep like. But yeah, man, we're just grinding. I've taken a crazy liking to this podcast stuff, man. When I started, it's always something I wanted to do, and just so far on this journey with Bogart, man, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
So
what we should talk about you skating about in the skate park.
why did you like that?
No, I did. I mean, it was cool and everything. But yeah, it was. We went to a skate park. It was probably like 9 o'clock at night or something like that. It was
It was late.
It was late. And
It was getting
like,
dark.
we met up with your brother and you popped on some skates. I got some clips here. I'll play a little. All
right.
But yeah, I mean, it's just good to get out of the house during the summer and,
For sure.
and just go. And even if it's something you don't like doing or have never done, it's just go out and do something new, you know?
Yeah.
So I've never been to the Canandaigua skate park, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a nice little spot. It's funny because I literally was just talking about how if you can't find my brother, he's at the skate park.
Yep.
And then we're at the lake chilling. We just got food. And then my brother texts me. He's like, yo, these kids brought a PVC rail. How quick can you get to the skate park with your skates?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm at the lake. I don't have my skates, but I'll come through. So we just cruised over there. And I just watched him skate for a few minutes. I'm like, let me throw those blades on for a second.
Yeah.
And I used to blade all the time, man. Just that was my group of friends. You know, we all were rollerbladers.
Yep.
And not a lot of people like fruit booter or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But
Yeah.
it never really bothered us because we were good. So when people saw us skate, they're like, okay, those guys are like, we can leave those guys out of the discussion. They're good.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, but yeah, it felt good throwing on some skates and screwing around for a minute. I know you probably didn't know that aspect of me where I could just throw on some rollerblades and just.
Well, see, I didn't know, like you were bahaing around the, the skate park, and I was like, damn, dude, you're not too bad.
Yeah, I used to be real good. Like when I was younger, I wish we could find these edits. My buddy's got them all on his computer, and then I hit him up a couple years ago trying to get some clips, but from like spinners and extremes, all the skate parks that don't exist anymore, like Scuff Skates.
Yep.
We used to religiously every Friday night we'd leave school and we'd go there, and then we'd go again Saturday or Sunday. And so like our whole weekend was skating, you know? So
that was like kind of like me with skiing. Like it was just like we went to the Bristol Mountain every day after school. You know, I chilled out with the friends, we got in trouble sometimes, but it was better than like doing this all day. Just fucking twiddling your thumbs on a game pad or whatever, and you're not experiencing life. And and it's a fit thing too as well. I mean, it's basically a workout when you do these extreme sports.
Yeah.
So
Friday at work, because it was Thursday night when we cruised over there. Friday at work, I noticed when I woke up in the morning, I was like, ooh, my legs are a little sore. Why?
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't really do anything at work. So
demanding. Yeah.
Yeah. Like what the hell? And then I'm like, oh, I threw some rollerblades on last night.
Threw some rollerblades.
That's where that came from.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, skating, shit, man, all the time. We used to do it. And I think my brother was talking to you. I think I overheard him. He said, dude, everything I learned was from Juice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, because he always saw me and my friends doing it, but he was always a BMX kid.
Yeah.
He was always on a bike.
That's what I grew up with. When I wasn't skiing, like in the winter. Oh shit. Okay. I wasn't skiing in the winter. I was either riding BMX bikes. I had a tabletop thing at my house that my dad made me.
Yeah.
And I would fly off of it and then just go.
Yeah.
And it's just I can't do it today because I have way too many responsibilities. Like, I can't just, go and.
That's why I hopped off them skates the other night.
You either get injured and you can't fucking,
Yeah.
you can't do your shit,
Yep.
So I hesitate when I do like skiing and stuff like that because I'm like, damn, dude, like if I get hurt, that's gonna fucking suck. Like, I don't I don't know if I should say this on air, but I don't have insurance right now because I'm going to a different insurance. So I mean, if I get hurt, it's gonna be everything out of pocket. It's not worth it, I guess.
Yeah, like I had those skates on for what, maybe 3 minutes?
No, you had
5, maybe 10.
You cruise around for like 10 minutes.
Did I?
Yeah.
It just felt so quick, but I was like, man, like it's getting dark, and if I fall, it's gonna be even worse.
Yeah.
But
your brother was falling all that. I mean, falling because he was trying stuff, but like he fell one time, and I'm like, oh shit, and he's like, I'm fine.
Dude, he's good at falling though.
Yeah.
Like he's good at falling. Me, like if I fall today, like I'm gonna be just like laying there for 20 minutes, just like crying about a scrape on my elbow.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just I could probably skate more than I say I can. Because
Yeah.
because his skates were a little too big for me too. But if I had my skates, which are at my house, which I should just keep in my car, I guess, since it's summer. But if I had mine on, where like I had them, like under control, because my feet were like not that great in those. I could feel they were like a little too big. But if I had on mine, where I could have like complete control of them,
Yeah.
I feel like it would have did a little better. But man, I should break them out one of these nights and go out there and get some clips.
Yeah.
Cause I could do some shit. I could grind all those rails and do all the other shit. I just,
Yeah.
we got there and it was dark. So
Yeah. I'll tell you a little story about like my broken bones during skiing. So, I think the very first bone I broke was my growth plate in my knee. Just fucking went off this jump. There was like this, they blow a bunch of snow and it piles up. And I launched off one of the piles, and yeah, it was pretty bad. I landed on my leg, and that I couldn't even walk. Like the one leg, I couldn't even walk. So I wobbled all the way to the parking lot, and then my parents picked me up. And yeah, I went to the emergency room, and they're like, "Yeah, you got a broken growth plate on your knee." I'm like, "Ooh, fuck." So once that got healed up, I broke my metacarpal in my hand, snapped that, and then when that was all healed, a week later, I broke my I broke my left wrist. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to go as hard anymore. It's not worth it, And the other thing too is that these pro skiers that I was hanging out with and stuff like that, they knew what they're doing. And I guess I wasn't like really a pro skier. I think I was like more of an amateur. But I mean, it's still though, like just doing all those crazy shit, and then your body after a while is like, no, you can't do it anymore. Mm-hmm. It's like it's all about the age and stuff like that. And when now I'm more active because I have an active job, but like before, like I wasn't as active. So, extreme sports, it was good to me for a while, but now it's kind of like, it's time to grow up. It's time to pay bills and get my shit together, and but I did go skiing last year with a pro skier I met. I did an interview with him. Go check that out. But yeah, I skied with him. One. I skied with him last winter.
How'd you do?
I did all right. I mean, I grind, I think, a rail in a box, and I was done. I was like, yeah, I could still do it, But I didn't jump really too much because again, I haven't done that shit in fucking forever. So it's like,
yeah,
I don't want to take the risk of breaking another bone and whatnot, and I don't have insurance. So it's just like, you gotta kind of, you gotta slim pick with the extreme sports,
Yep.
So, but yeah, that's my whole.
If you guys didn't know, on the Nominee brand website, on the merch website, I'm actually logged in on there as an extreme sport brand, like a skate brand.
Oh, okay.
That's what Nominee is. It's like an extreme sport brand. That's what we were trying to like
put that
do the whole time with it.
Yeah.
And I went to the skate park 2 years ago when I was like really skating a lot after COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And I brought t-shirts with me every single time, and I was just giving them out to all the skaters there and shit.
Yeah, and that's what I think like these companies should do is start giving away like product instead of being like, oh, we'll jack the prices up to $40 a t-shirt. And it's like, no, that's not the point. The point is that your brand's getting out to like kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's what they used to do with, the skate demos and stuff like that. They would give away massive amounts of shit because it's all just a marketing thing. It's just, you get the product and then, a kid wears it and then that product a kid sees and then he goes buys that shirt from the website. I mean, that's all. It's all marketing. It's not like it's any extreme sport products is like 90% marketing, 10% like the actual like freestyle skiing. So.
Yep. So yeah, that's how my Nominee shit started out, and I would go to the skate park and there'd be like little kids there, but I always printed so many like various like sizes because I knew where I was going to the skate park. There's little kids, there's big kids.
Yeah.
And I'd make like little kids. I'd be like, hey, if you can bunny hop over that camel hump, I'll give you a T-shirt.
There you go.
And they'd be like, really? And they'd get so excited.
Yeah.
And, you know, they would do it, or they would fall and they'd, you know, try again.
Yeah.
And then I'd give them a T-shirt. And it got to the point where I was skating like 3-4 times a week.
Yeah.
And I was going there with T-shirts every time. It got to the point where I show up to the skate park and everyone's wearing my T-shirt, skating in it.
Wow.
And it just felt so good. Like I'd show up and the whole entire skate park's in my gear.
That's
Different colors. Like it just looked so sick at one point.
Yeah.
And then I'd have other kids there that didn't get a T-shirt, be like, hey man, can I get one of those T-shirts? So it was cool. I mean, yeah, they were free. I was giving them out for free, so who doesn't want something free?
Yeah.
But also, like, it made them want to fit in, too, because, like, they got those shirts on. I want one.
Yeah.
So it made me feel good that, like, dang, like, you guys are really wearing this logo right here.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And that's, you know, that's cool. That is, you know, I started back in high school. It was called Nuke Apparel. I think we talked about this in another podcast, but yeah, I mean, it's not easy to do it. It costs a lot of money. Like these people start these apparel companies and they're like, oh, we're going to get massive amount of money. No, you know, you got to do marketing and you got to know your audience. And, you know, and when I did it, I didn't know the market for what I was doing. So it didn't succeed. So I don't know, but yeah, I started that. I started making these. I don't know if I told this story, but I used to crochet, and I made these iPod holders that I crocheted, and I sold them for I think it was like $5 a piece. And this was when iPods were coming out and shit. And yeah, it was so like I think I made like 200 iPod cases. I crocheted it. I crocheted that much, iPod holders, and I think I only sold like 3. Dang. And then like everything involved into the iPod Touch. So I was like, I'll start making iPod Touch hold or carrying things. Yeah, it was a good idea, but you know, no one really wants a crocheted like iPod holder. You know, I thought everyone would want one, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah,
no, it's cool, man. Like the skate scene has always been my favorite.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, that's what was huge. That's what everything was about. That's what all my friends chose to do. So I've just been in the skate scene for so long. And when I started this brand, I was like, the people I want to market it to is skaters.
Yeah.
And when I say skaters, I mean BMXers, skateboarders, scooters.
Yeah, just extreme sports
everything.
In general, yeah.
Everything at the skate park.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I've seen a kid at the skate park on a ripstick.
Yeah.
And he was crushing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like, you know, like people come to, and then I saw a kid come with his RC car.
Yeah.
And he was like jumping the ramps with it and stuff. Like, there's just there's so many different people that show up there with like different things.
Yeah.
You know, like whether it's got 2 wheels, 4 wheels, whatever.
Yeah.
You know? So it's a great place to learn, a great place to chill and talk. And you gain a lot of confidence in yourself when you grow up at a skate park.
Yeah. It
or
does.
a snow park, for your instance. You know what I mean? Because you put faith in yourself, and you know you're trying stuff that maybe is super dangerous, but you're trusting yourself because you know that you want to learn or get better, and it just teaches you a lot about yourself being in a skate park. You know,
The other thing too is that extreme sports, right? There is no coach telling you what to do. Mm-hmm. It's the progression is in yourself. Like there is no like coach being like, throw it a little bit harder, and it's like no, it's you're the own coach.
Well said.
And
well said.
You know that's why I loved extreme sports, because there was no one telling you what to do. You progress by yourself. You know, so it's just. That's one of the reasons why I love extreme sports. That's one of the reasons why I still watch extreme sports. It's just, the independence that you have when you do the sport.
Exactly.
So
I like it. That's a good analogy. I've never really thought about it that way before,
Yeah.
But, so anyways, in other news, Eminem dropped a new album
He did.
Friday,
Yeah.
2 days ago, and it's called The Death of Slim Shady,
Yep.
where I didn't really know what that meant before the album came out.
Yeah.
After listening to it, it's pretty much like he's killing off the Slim Shady
Persona. Yeah.
persona within himself.
Yeah.
And a lot of the songs on the album bring you back to, like, you know,
The early 2000.
the Marshall Mathers
Yeah.
LP, Eminem Show, and stuff like that. There's a lot of flows and a lot of stuff from those songs within these songs.
Yeah.
And he kind of twists them and he kind of throws in little, like, samples from those songs. Like, I don't know. It was genius. I'm a hardcore Eminem fan, obviously. It was good. I like it. Anything by Eminem is normally good.
Yeah.
He's 51 years old.
That's crazy.
So for him to put out an album in 2024 and still have the crazy respect and the skill that he's at now, it's just amazing. Like, Eminem is just,
he is with us talking about confidence and stuff. Probably has the most confidence out of, like, the whole world.
Yeah.
Because he's doing these songs and they are offensive, but he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He just puts it out there and he's like, deal with it, assholes.
yeah. Eminem, dude, this album was super sick. I mean, we haven't gotten an M album in a couple of years.
Yeah.
And the song Habits on there, I really like that one. That's one of my favorites. I saw Jelly Roll was on there.
Okay.
He did Somebody Save Me. Like, he sampled, like, the Jelly Roll, like, Somebody Save Me hook in the song, but he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, he did his own version to it. And that one was really good, too. But all of them were super fire. A lot of them were kind of crazy, sporadic, kind of that Slim Shady shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He was all over. He was talking shit. He was bringing names up. Drake, Kendrick, Wayne, everybody. You know what I mean? And
He probably had it bottled up so many years,
Yeah.
He's like,
For sure.
Now I get to,
He
attack.
He was going at Joe Budden for, like, the final time. He was going at Benzino for the final time. He mentioned Kill Shot, the MGK diss, and all that kind of stuff. Where,
wow.
Where, like, he pretty much said, like, it's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't bring me up again. Don't bring me back into this shit because it's over.
Yeah.
Whether you won or I won, it's over.
Yeah.
I'm done with. Pretty much, he was just, like, squashing beefs or trying to in his own way. Those people still might feel some type of way about what he did to them musically.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he pretty much said, you can come at me still if you want, but I'm not gonna pay it any attention.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but like the 14-year-old me's like, come on, Eminem, get this guy. Get him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's 51 years old, and like I said, that song with Jelly Roll is pretty deep. He was talking about, like, Haley, how he was like, I'm so sorry that I love drugs more than you at one point.
Yeah.
And I wasn't around. And it's like he was making peace with everything that's gone on from when he started until now.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
the wordplay, the metaphors, all that shit is still top-notch Eminem. If you haven't listened to it yet, go check it out. Even if you're not an Eminem fan, I talk about a lot of hip-hop stuff on here, so this is like, the hip-hop thing of the day is the Eminem album. If you're a hip-hop fan, you, like, have no choice. You gotta listen to the new Eminem album. Even if you're in a rock band, you probably checked out the Eminem album. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's a curiosity thing.
He just had so much impact too on
Yeah.
so many levels and so many. I mean, when you look at it this way, right? He's a white rapper that talked about, I guess you could say, like, white people problems.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to sense that.
Yeah.
I'm just double checking my audio. So to us growing up and hearing that, we related to that a lot.
Yeah.
I know, like, the rest of the hip hop community's like, oh, he's talking about doing drugs and living in a trailer and he's got problems with his mom. He hates his mom. He wants to kill his mom, all sorts of shit like that. Or like all the crazy shit he said about Kim and wanting to kill her and shit, his wife or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like when, hold on. I guess I don't relate to that because I never really had those issues.
Yeah.
But I get where it's coming from. And he was so good at like storytelling his songs.
Yep.
Like he's such a good like lyricist that when you listen to his songs, you can see him.
Yeah.
You could see a whole story.
Yeah.
You know, and he's just like one of the best MCs to ever get in a recording studio.
Yeah.
And thank God that Dre found him and gave him a chance, and we would have never had this guy around.
Now, does Dre work? Do you know if Dre worked on this album? You think? Do you think Eminem kind of steers away from Dr. Dre now? I don't think so, but I don't know.
I'm sure. I didn't really look at the production side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Just by hearing a couple beats that I heard on there that he rapped over, there were probably some Dr. Dre beats on there.
Yeah.
Eminem also produces a lot of his own shit.
Oh, okay.
Like makes a lot of his own beats too, which I'm sure most of the beats were either made by him, Dre, or whoever else he's kind of, like contracting out,
Yeah.
For beats or whatever. But,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it sounded like there was some Dr. Dre stuff on there.
Yeah.
It's a great album though, so far. I mean, I've listened to it 2 times all the way through now. So I got a pretty good, like,
Yeah.
the first time you don't really catch a lot of the stuff you're just eager to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And the second time you go back and you kind of, you understand the punchlines and the metaphors and, the storytelling. It's good. It's dope. Eminem. He's 51 and he's still crushing it. So
Yeah.
go check the new Eminem album out.
For sure.
All that. So yeah, that's the hip hop thing of the day is a new Eminem album. I'll be bumping it probably for the next month or so.
Yeah.
Just to get it intact in my brain and keep it in there because to me, he's like one of my heroes,
Yeah.
Like I said in one of these episodes a long time ago, like I'm a white kid that raps. Of course I like Eminem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he made it fucking possible for people like us.
Yeah.
Because hip hop's a predominantly black market.
Yep.
It always has been, it always will be.
Yeah.
For, our people to come in and, put their twist on it or do it how they do it. It's just cool that we're accepted into their genre.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's always been a thing, like, oh, you're white and you rap. Like that was always like the thing when I was younger. Like, oh, like you want to be black. It's like, dude, that's not even the point.
Yeah, it's
like,
not even it
like,
at all.
like that's the music that I listen to and I'm inspired by it. I want to try it.
Yep.
I mean, do you go to the skate park? Since we're talking about, do you go to the skate park and you see a whole bunch of kids on skateboards and you're like, I want to do that, and you go to Walmart and buy a scooter? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Like
Yeah.
it's the same thing. So it's always been like that thing. Like Eminem's just been a hero to me, man.
Yeah.
Like he's definitely top 10 in anyone's list.
Yeah.
I won't even say top 5 because a lot of people that put people before him, but top 10, you can't make a top 10 hip hop list without Eminem on it.
Yeah, I think what is that one rap magazine? Is it Source?
Source?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Source. They I remember I was in or not Walmart, but Wegmans, and I was looking through the Source magazine, and they had their I think it was like some kind of anniversary edition of the magazine, and they had just all these rap artists, and like half of them I didn't even know, and the other half were pretty high up in the list.
Yeah.
The ones that I listened to back in the day. But yeah, I get so bored. I go to when I grocery shop sometimes. I'll go to the magazines thing and look through magazines. But yeah, I did saw a Source one with all the rappers. It was pretty cool. So
I used to get all those magazines and like the East Bay magazines with all the shoes and all the like CCS.
Yeah, CCS
and all those. I used to get all those and I'd like rip pages out and I'd tape them all over my walls.
Yep, I did the same thing. It was So
because there was a there was a Slam magazine, which there probably still is. I just haven't even looked into that in a while. But the Slam magazine was like, you know, like the basketball magazine. And it had all the NBA players in it.
Oh, okay.
Some of them had like the cards in the back you could like rip out, and you had to like, you know, like tear them apart.
Yeah, yeah.
So it came with cards and shit like that, and like posters inside. Like you could fucking rip a page out, and it actually turned into like a huge poster.
Yep.
All the Got Milk ones, you know, from back in the day.
Yeah.
Like all the celebrities had the Got Milk shit going on, and I had like all the NBA players like Got Milk like hanging up in my. It was just what a time, you know. But yeah, I haven't checked into those magazines in a while. But
I used to get this one skiing magazine. It was called Freeze magazine, and
Freeze.
Yeah, Freeze. It was
cool
spelled differently though, but it was one of the magazines my aunt for my birthday and Christmas present, because my birthday's the day after Christmas, she would get me these magazine subscriptions, and I didn't have to pay for any of them. And yeah, it was cool, man. Just like getting them in the mail, opening them up, like seeing what's going on in the ski world and stuff like that. You know, it was cool. And we saw all these, you know, these pro athletes, you know, in them, and, you know, you look up to them and stuff, and you're like, damn, yeah, I'm going to be one of those people one day, you know. And, you know, it was crazy that the group of friends that I had, you know, I think 5 of them became pro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And they all came out of Bristol too.
That's crazy.
They all came out of Bristol, and around the same year too.
Yeah.
It was just, it was crazy. It was,
that's
a
good story.
Yeah. It was, you know, it was Freeze magazine, and then they have Free Skier, that I check out once in a while.
Free Skier.
Everything is now digital, so it's like you can get the magazine, but it's like either on an iPad or on a computer.
See, I don't even know. Like I was saying about like the Slam magazine, I don't even know if that's still around and shit. But I used to love those. But like you're saying, you know, you see like the Source magazine or Vibe.
Yeah, Vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, and I used to take all the pictures from those, or like you said, you know, I can't even talk. You're looking through the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, there's Eminem, dude. Look at him right there. He looks so cool. Like, that's going to be me one day.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just, you know, like how we idolize things back in the day.
Yeah.
You know?
We look up to...
Through photographs.
Yeah.
Like, when you really think about it, like, we're looking at photographs idolizing these people.
Yeah.
Not even, like, videos or anything yet.
Yeah. It was a whole new world, probably... I don't know. What do you say? Like 15 years ago? It was probably like a whole.
It's got
whole new
20.
way we get things, whole new way we do things. Like it is completely changed within 15 years. So
yeah, the way you get your media now is totally different.
Yeah,
like they don't even do like a lot of the newspapers anymore, really, and shit.
No,
like,
it's all online.
Even all that's even going away and shit. It's just
like I chuckle sometimes when I see. Like those newspaper holders next to your mailbox where they put the newspapers in. I always laugh at that when I walk my dog. It's because it's just so obsolete. It's just like not, it's not existing anymore. If you get the newspaper, you're probably over 60 years old. Like no one gets the newspaper anymore. It's all like you turn on your TV and you can get any news you want, you know?
Yeah. Or your phone.
Yeah.
You could just scroll through Facebook or Twitter and there's the world breaking news right there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty good at putting it right in front of your face, you know? So it's like, it's changed for sure.
Yeah.
Also, while we're talking about news, shout out Eminem though. Marshall, your album's great. Your School of Martians approved.
School of Martians.
You have been approved, but I'm just saying this album's approved for show.
Mm-hmm. I wish we could play like some of the songs.
I know, because there's 1 or 2 songs that I really like on there that I went back and played this morning. Actually, like just those 2 songs. I'm like, yeah, these are fire.
Yeah.
But I wish we could play them too, but we'll get fucking copyright issues or whatever.
Yeah.
But just go listen to the album. I also saw that Richard Simmons passed away.
Yeah, Richard. I was trying to find like a workout video of his, but they were like an hour long on YouTube. So, he died. That's crazy. It's.
Did they say how?
I don't know. Either with celebrities and stuff like that, it's either drugs or old age. It's either one or the other. But he probably had some kind of medical problem and passed away. He was pretty old. He was like, I think, in his 70s.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we know he was in pretty good shape, right? I mean, you know.
He worked out every day to his tapes. You know?
Yeah.
So
A 1, a 2, a 3. I remember like when you would turn on the TV when you're like a little kid, that would be on like some like weird channel.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he was like on cable or something like that.
Yeah.
Doing like these like videos and
Yeah.
and I think he sold videos too as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people bought his videos,
Yeah,
but
he did.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, he had fitness in his heart, I guess you could say. So
For
but
sure.
I know he wasn't doing too hot at the end of his life. He was, I think, going through some shit. And then Pauly Shore did like a short film on him. He played Richard Simmons, Pauly Shore, on this like short thing, and Richard Simmons was like not having it. He's like, nope. You know, he's like, I will sue the living shit out of you if this comes out. And I think it did come out, and he didn't do anything. So, but.
Yeah, because he probably realized, like, wow, they made something about me.
Exactly.
I should let it rock.
You would feel humble if someone did a movie about your life and stuff like that. You would feel like, well, I mean, the other thing too, though, is if they put something that you did that you weren't proud of. But I mean, whatever. It's life learned, you know.
You know what though? That's what's always made me love 8 Mile and Get Rich or Die Trying, the 50 Cent movie, because the actual person was the actor in their own movie.
Yeah.
Like Eminem actually played Eminem, and like 50 Cent actually played 50 Cent.
Yeah.
That's why those movies were so cool to me, because they didn't have like a look-alike.
Yeah.
It was actually them, and you got to see like a different aspect of them in acting and not just music.
Yeah.
So that's why that was so cool. But the Richard Simmons thing, I remember like he was on TV, it would show it for like a little while, but then if you were like late night, like watching TV,
Yeah.
like a paid programming thing would come up for a little while, and he'd just be on there for 45 minutes just doing all this shit. Like he was always on like the commercials and shit too, like late night or like whatever.
Like the infomercials on the late nights. I remember, because now I kind of remember, they were like, so they would show him working out and stuff like that, and then it would just be like motivation talking.
Yeah.
Be like, yes, you can do it, and it would just keep on doing that.
There'd be like a 1-800 number like across the bottom.
Yeah,
like call and
like,
order the tapes.
He's like peer pressuring you to fucking buy the tapes. It's like, well, if you want to better yourself, you better purchase this for $29.99 for the next 6 weeks of your life. But
Yo, Richard Simmons was a cool dude.
he was good.
He was definitely fruity.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, like he had what it took to make those videos. Like he had like the voice, he had like the energy. Like when you think of a workout video, you can't think of anybody but him.
Yeah, Richard Simmons.
You know, and that's sad. You know, like rest in peace to him, and my condolences to his family that they'll never hear because they'll never see this. But I'm just saying, you know, like, he was a good guy.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
You never heard any weird shit about him. You never even heard anything about him unless he was working out.
Yeah,
you know,
he was a good soul.
I'm sure he had his own, you know, brand of workout pants and boxers and all sorts of shit. I'm sure, or he's sponsored by whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's cool, man. I just have these like things in my head like flashing when I'm thinking of him. Like I'm seeing these videos and I'm like seeing how he looks in, you know, these videos in the early 90s and stuff. He looks like a goofball if you turn it on right now, like in this day and age. But back then he was cool. Yeah. Like, oh man, look, he's got like a headband on. He's got like he's got the poofy hair sticking out.
He was flashy. He was really flashy.
Yeah. He reminded me of like he would have been like the perfect model for LA Gear.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day. Yeah. Maybe he was. Maybe that's where I'm getting that from.
Maybe.
But like I feel like the LA Gear, like the color schemes, like that's what I'm just like seeing on him right now while he's like
just like working out. His throw is like fucking swinging in the wind. Yeah. But no, he was a good guy. He was, you know, he cared about his people that lives he changed, with his videos and stuff like that,
Oh yeah.
He was he always thought he didn't really have the greed side of him. You could be famous and have the greed side and not give a shit about your fans, but he actually did. He actually gave a shit about his fans.
Yeah.
So.
No, yeah,
I guess you could say that with all like workout people. They really give a shit about their fans because they wouldn't try to help you,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I saw that pop up and I was like, man, that's crazy. It's like someone I never really thought of in a while either.
Yeah.
And then that happens.
Yeah.
I did see that Bill Nye just got his star on the Walk of Fame.
What?
In Hollywood.
I didn't see that.
Yep. Bill Nye.
Man.
Bill Nye received his star on the Walk of Fame. I think they said he's like 70 something too.
Yeah, he's up there. I used to watch him after school.
Yep.
It was on I believe PBS, and
Yep.
he did all these science shit, and I always thought it was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
But
he was good at doing
what he did.
Like the way that he like explained stuff and how he was kind of like goofy and funny. Like he made science more fun to you, like appealing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, they said he got his Walk of Fame star from television and stuff, obviously. But it was cool. I saw like the big article. I saw his picture. He was standing next to it. He was kneeled down next to it and shit. It was cool.
Yeah. Did you see that with these Hollywood stars or whatever, the actors actually have to pay to have them be on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? So they have
to hear that.
Pay like a monthly fee.
Yeah.
But the monthly fee is for like, cleaning it and making sure no one. But they've been having a lot of problems lately with people vandalizing them.
Yeah.
Because of their views on political stuff and stuff like that. And I think that's horseshit. It's not about that. It's about how they act and how they did in the industry. So these got these assholes coming up with like fucking paint thinner and just fucking ruining the stars and shit. And that's not what it's supposed to be about. So.
Yeah, spray painting over them and shit.
Oh yeah, it's so ridiculous. It's like, come on, calm down.
Wasn't there like maybe this is far fetched? I don't really know what I'm talking about, but we'll see. Wasn't there like a star that people were like chipping at, trying to steal at one point?
It was
somebody.
Yeah, I can't remember.
They were trying to dig it up and take the fucking star. I can't remember who it was though.
It might have been Trump.
Yeah.
It might have been Trump.
It was someone like that.
I'm trying to think of anyone else. I don't know. I think it's had to be Trump because when he ran for president during the Biden race, not the one today, but the last one.
Oh, against Hillary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, maybe it was the one before the election before, but it was like the one where no one wanted Trump to be president.
Gotcha.
And then Biden won. But that they had all his stuff vandalized, like the Trump Tower in New York City was vandalized.
That's probably what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was Trump. They were trying to take his star off the ground.
They were just like all these kids were like, "Fuck this shit," and then doing it. So.
Yeah, they were trying to like fucking smash it and like dig it up and stuff. That was crazy.
Yeah, and kids are gonna be kids, but if you do that, that's kind of a little overboard.
Shout out Bill Nye. That's my guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yeah,
let's go.
He was fun to watch.
Yeah, and like I said, he made science fun.
Yeah.
And what was also cool is like we'd watch Bill Nye at home.
Yep.
So when we had to watch something in science class and it was Bill Nye, you got excited.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I love this shit.
It's like, today we're going to watch Bill Nye the Science Guy. Yeah. And everyone's like, yeah, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
That was the best part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was, yeah.
Remember Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? The game show?
Yep.
That was fun too. That was more educational purposes too, because
the world is Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, that was another one I watched. Zoom, remember that one?
Zoom was good.
Zoom was good. That was more like they teach you how to like play games with friends and stuff like that. But, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, rest in peace, Richard Simmons.
Yeah.
Shout out Bill Nye for the Walk of Fame. It's about time. The dude's like a dinosaur now, and they finally want to give him his star. He should have had that shit back in the early 2000s.
I know.
You know, and now, I don't know, whatever. But shout out Bill, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Bill.
Yeah.
Bill, 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 Bill.
Bill.
You know, it's funny when we worked with Bill, that one kid, I'd always come up behind him and go, Bill, 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 Bill.
Yeah.
He'd be like, dude, don't do that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I love Bill Nye. Yeah, man, a lot of shit going on, dude. Like, you know, because it's been a while since we've
fucking recorded.
gotten together. Well, yeah, because of vacation and stuff kind of slowed us down a little bit. And, like, our momentum got a little fucked up. But you guys are getting... You guys are getting good material this week, so we're back working and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm about to play a clip of me right now. Actually, a few random clips. I got some basketball clips that I want to share with you guys of me shooting hoops. I'm a big basketball fan, big NBA fan. I want to play some clips of me shooting around, dribbling a ball and stuff like that. And then maybe some of those skate clips.
Yeah, we'll play some of those skate clips and whatnot. We'll just random you doing sports.
Yeah, we'll just do like a random reel right now of me just doing a whole bunch of shit mixed together.
Yeah.
But I got a couple clips I've been wanting to like put out, and they're just not like, I'm just like, I don't really want to upload that, but I'll put them in here because
there you go.
yeah, I mean, we're talking about sports right now too.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in a minute, so enjoy these clips.
Oh, nice.
Yo, 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 welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed those clips. Just something I want to show you guys real quick. Nothing crazy. Just some shit I do outside of here. I do a lot of shit, like sports, music.
Yeah.
Just a whole bunch of random stuff. But yeah, I just want to show you guys that real quick. I hope you enjoyed it. I upload on Snapchat every day, doing something dumb, singing some song, doing something funny. If you follow me on Snap, you already know. My followers are getting crazy now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I should probably get on Snapchat. I mean, I don't know. I had a Snapchat account and then, I kind of didn't know how to use Snapchat, so I kind of just, but if I watch a YouTube video how to use it, it would be fucking simple.
It's really easy.
Yeah.
I'm on Snapchat more than I am any other social media.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
wow.
I get on Facebook just because, everyone's on Facebook, but Snapchat's my favorite app in my phone.
The last time I used it, I remember there was like a thing where you can see where people are on a map.
Yeah.
That's fucking creepy. Like it pinpoints your location and shit. And
that's if you allow it to.
Oh, really?
If you set the settings to where, your location's off, it won't do that. But a lot of people have it on, and I can see what house they're at on what street.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's
so
weird.
Bad. I feel like that's like,
I wish my girlfriend had that. Damn. No, but
so
I'm glad I don't got that shit. I don't want people knowing where I am. I mean, I don't care if I'm at my house, but like anywhere I leave besides my house, that's my business.
Yeah. I think the only cool thing about that though is that let's say you were at a bar and you shared your location, it would be like, people would see that and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to come down and fucking, see what's the bar's all about and stuff like that. So,
and like, I'm friends with so many people on Snap too, that when I go to my Snap map, there's people in like Florida, like all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, what the hell? Like, how the fuck did I get friends with these people?
Yeah. Did you ever seen the pictures of how the kids on spring break on Myrtle Beach, they'll do the Snapchat, and then you just see like a bunch of people because it's spring break and all the kids are out, you know, probably hooking up and shit. So,
Yeah.
But
See, like when I go to my Snap map, I'm just gonna pull it up real quick. There's there's literally people everywhere,
wow, that's crazy.
like in the United States.
Yeah.
Like that says Minneapolis, Chicago, like just all over.
Yeah. So it's just a bunch of people on spring break with just Snapchat. So
Yeah, I see. Like I like Snapchat because you can go to like the reels on there
Okay.
too now. Like there's like Snap Reels and all that, so you could just get kind of lost in those.
yeah.
And there's just like, I don't know, Snapchat's always adding shit that's cool, and like all the filters and stuff too. Like I love having fun with the filters on there.
Yeah.
Like I'll make some funny ass shit and people love it. So
Yeah.
but yeah, like I said, if you follow me on Snapchat, you know that I'm a loon, but I'm a goon.
You're a loon and a goon.
I'm a lagoon.
A lagoon. There you go.
I'm a lagoon.
Yeah. A lagoon.
Yep. Well, yeah, so anyways, Snapchat, you know, add me on there, Nominee315 if you haven't already.
Yep.
I'm buzzing. We got it on lock. Follow me on Facebook, Justin Nominee. Actually, no, Justin Michael. Justin Nominee on everything else, TikTok, everything else.
Yeah.
But Facebook, you know what's weird? I had a Facebook profile
Yeah.
as like a public figure one, like my own page, like Justin Nominee, and it's gone.
Huh.
I went to change the profile picture one day, and it's just gone.
Wow.
Like they took it from me. I think what happened, this is the only explanation I have for it. I feel like when I changed my Facebook to a digital creator, it got rid of my fan page.
Oh, probably because they don't want you to have two pages.
It's like the same thing pretty much.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened. But yeah, so my only Facebook page where I post daily shit and quotes and music and just like funny statuses is the Justin Michael one. But I do run the Nominee Records page and I do run the Nominee Threads page, but those have nothing to do with where I post my own stuff.
Yeah.
Those are completely different outlets. That's my music and my t-shirt stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got rid of it, and then the only thing I could think of is because I switched my profile to that, and I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
But I had such good pictures on there too that I didn't have anywhere else,
Yeah.
and now they're gone.
Yeah. That
Sucks. I was like, man, I had such good pictures on those. Like I just had so many photos on there.
Yeah. I knew someone that had their Facebook hacked, and all their wedding photos, everything gone because of the hacker. They just
I would've
wiped
been
them
so
out,
mad.
wiped out the whole thing. And then I'm like, I scrolling through Facebook during this time, and I see the friend, and it shows like a big boobed woman, like because the bot just made it into something
Yeah.
crazy, but
Yeah.
or bot or whoever hacked it or whatever.
Yeah, because they were probably trying to be like, oh, I'm friends with this person, so let's see if I can talk to them and get money out of them.
Yeah, that's how
because
it
they
is.
know me now. Well, they know this person, but they don't know that it's me behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
I get so many fake pages of girls like hitting me up like, hey, what's up? And like I'll click on it, I'm like, who the fuck's this? And like I'll look at her pictures, I'm like, yeah, okay, this girl's not messaging me right now.
Yeah, so what I do is whenever I get like bots or whatever, I will take the image that they have on their profile and then Google search it, and then usually it shows the real person and who it is. You know,
Yeah.
if it you know.
Yeah.
So
I see. I'm a different breed. I like to fuck with them for a second.
yeah,
I'll be like, oh, hey, what's up? You know,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey, baby, what's going on with you?
yeah,
And then they're like, oh, not much. Do you have Zelle? Like, you know what I mean? They're just like so straight to the point. Like they don't waste any time. And I'm just like, yeah, I do. Why? And I don't.
Yeah.
But I'll just say like,
yeah,
it's just fun, like for me.
Yeah, the other thing too, though, is that once they ask for money, they could like steal your shit. They can steal your credit card information.
Yeah.
Because basically, what you're doing is you're wiring the person or the bot or whatever. You're wiring the money, and then they just take that information and fucking sell it or whatnot. So.
Yep. But I have fun with them though.
Yeah, you fuck with them, and then.
Yeah, I always do for a minute. Like at work one day, it was like a whole work day. I had this fucking person. I was just telling them the most fucked up shit. They'd be like, "So how are you doing?" And I'd be like, "Horrible," or just say some weird shit. And this other person hit me up, and I just started I only replied in Spanish.
Oh, there you go.
Right?
Yeah.
And then they kept talking to me. They're like, "What? What?" And I kept replying in Spanish. Like I had to like Google some of it to, copy and paste.
Yeah.
And I was doing that, and I just drove this person nuts, and then they blocked me.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, scammers and all that shit, man. You can't get on any social media
without
scammers. Like I get them on Xbox.
Oh, really?
People will send me an inbox message, my Xbox. I'll turn on my Xbox. I'll say that I'll have like 2 inbox messages. I'm like, who the fuck inboxed me?
Yeah.
Because like nobody really texts on there anymore.
Yeah.
You just like join a party and talk. You don't.
Yeah.
Or you text on your phone like, hey man, jump on the game or whatever. You don't actually use like the Xbox chat. Rarely.
Yeah.
I'll always check them and be like, hey man, if you don't mind, go use my link on Temu. It's blah 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 and that. But it's like the same copied thing from all these different profiles. They send the same message.
Yeah.
So that's how I know.
Because they're getting lazy, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys are like doing anything. Get on Xbox trying to
scam people.
Like scam little kids or whatever. But
yeah.
So yesterday, turned on the news, saw President Trump was bleeding from his ear.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy, dude. I was doing some social media stuff, and I saw that, and I'm like, holy shit. So I popped on the news, and he got shot at.
He got shot at a rally in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you know what's going to be, I have a weird feeling this is what's going to happen, is that, have you ever seen the Pope in a parade? And how he has the Pope glass?
Yep.
It's like bulletproof glass. This is how Trump's going to be from now on. He's going to be in a bulletproof glass thing. But the other side of me says as well is that, he's all American and he wants to be on the front lines. So he might not do that either.
I mean, I saw when they were like dragging him off of the podium and shit. He was like, still trying to get his point across, even though he'd just been shot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's nuts. And we have a clip to play, right?
Yeah, it's a Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street Journal clip? Because
it shows exactly what happened.
See, because I only really saw it through social media and stuff. I didn't really... I don't have cable or anything, so as much as I saw was just what people were sharing.
Yeah.
So I didn't really see it, but this clip, let's check this clip out.
Yeah, so Wall Street Journal,
Let's go.
Gunfire erupted at a campaign rally for former President Donald Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania, Saturday. Trump said a bullet struck him in the ear. Here's how the attack unfolded. President Trump was speaking from a stage located here, with Secret Service snipers in position on the roof of a building behind the stage. The suspected gunman was on the roof of another building less than 450 feet away from where Trump was speaking, with a clear line of sight.
And look what happened to our country.
Moments before the shooting, we can hear nearby spectators saying they see someone with a gun. At the same time, while Trump speaks, the Secret Service snipers can be seen facing the gunman's direction. We see the agent on the roof pick his head up just before shots ring out at 6:15. Secret Service agents rush to pull Trump to the ground. As they rush him from the stage, Blood can be seen on the bleachers behind where Trump was speaking. A spectator was killed and 2 more were critically injured at the event.
Oh, wow. I didn't know anyone died.
The suspected gunman, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, was shot and killed.
Oh, I thought he was a lot younger, but...
They say 20 years old?
Yeah, I thought it was a lot younger. He looked super young. If you look at the pictures of the kid, he looks super young.
So I just learned a lot right now because I only just heard that Trump got hit by some stray bullets and he was, like I saw him walk off the stage.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about the gunman, how old he was, or that he even got killed.
Yeah.
I thought the kid was still alive and they had him in custody or whatever.
I probably pretty much those snipers got him.
Sniped him out.
Sniped him out. But,
Wow.
I'm watching that video, and they had a sniper right next to Trump on the thing. Why didn't they not have a sniper on that building across the street where the gunman was? Why did they not have any security around there? It doesn't make sense. Like, this whole scenario doesn't make sense because, like, you would think that place where the gunman was, they would have some kind of security, whatnot. But it said in the video too that they said that they saw a guy with a gun. So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird. This is a whole weird scenario.
You gotta think too. How did that kid get up there and the Secret Service snipers didn't see him?
Exactly. That's the thing.
If you were right across from excuse me. If you were right across from the street, like they showed, like diagonal, and you got a sniper, just posted up. Yeah. And that's literally your job right now is to look around and make sure that this guy is safe.
Yeah.
And there's a guy across the street sitting on a building set up with a gun just like that, just waiting to shoot or something.
Yeah, but didn't we not learn? Yeah, I know. Didn't we learn from John F. Kennedy? Like, didn't we learn to perimeter secure the whole area before any rally or parade or something like that?
Yeah,
it just doesn't something's not right here. I don't know.
It's almost like
I don't want to say a political stunt to gain his things.
I mean,
I don't know.
That's kind of where I was going with it, though. What I was going to say is it's kind of like one of those things that they're pulling just to change more rules.
To make him look badass. That's what I'm thinking. But, I don't know, man. This whole scenario is just not right.
But it gets deeper than just him getting shot, right? It's more like, okay, the president can't even go outside without being shot with armed security. So that's putting fear in Americans.
Yeah.
That's putting fear in us where, Biden's got a rally in wherever.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go because I don't want to get shot.
Yeah.
Or, Trump's got another rally down here or over here. I don't want to go because the last one got shot. And that'll be like a continuing thing where the rallies probably won't be a thing anymore.
No, it won't.
But that's American people afraid. It's like a fear mongering thing where they're like, okay, we know how to keep these guys in their house. I mean, they've been trying to push the quartering act for how long again? Whatever.
So fucking ridiculous.
Oh, let's have the president get shot at. He'll live though, but we'll put fear in the people that outside is not even safe for you. Because if it's not safe to him, it's not safe to anybody.
Yeah.
So it's more it's more deep than just not having a rally anymore or why was this set up like that? It's the American people looking at that situation like, wow, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to leave. It's like, it's like to put fear in people. If that's what the publicity stunt was trying to get across, that's my take on it. It would be something like that to put fear in people.
Yeah.
But I feel bad that Trump got shot.
We don't Patreon any presidents getting shot. We don't do that. We're telling stories from the news, and so we don't have any political views or anything. I don't care who fucking runs. America's fucked as it is.
It don't matter. I'm not a Democrat and I'm not a Republican.
Yeah.
I honestly, in all honesty, I don't even really know what the two parties mean, and I don't really care because they only give us two options anyways.
Yeah.
And so I'm supposed to pick this guy or this guy. Even if I go vote and that guy doesn't win, what do I feel bad because the other guy got it? He's supposed to be doing the same job this guy was going to do. So to me, what's the difference?
Yeah.
And I'm not like political at all. Like I really strayed away from that after we had to learn about it in school. You got to take government in school. That's like the last time that I ever really talked about that kind of stuff or had to because we were kind of forced to.
Yeah.
Since I got out of school and I've been living my own life and I do my own thing, the last thing I ever think of is like, I hope this guy is the president or, this guy's going to make a difference.
Yeah.
Because every single president that we've had, I feel like hasn't affected my life at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it has, I guess, and like, like the price is going up and down for stuff, but that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe like more taxes or less taxes, it all comes to money anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm getting fucked out of cash, whoever's president, good or bad.
Yeah.
But that's really the only way that actually affects you or me. We don't get to sit in a room full of all those elective people and say, oh no, I think that this should go this way or that way. We're not one of those people, so we don't get to say.
Yeah.
We just have to abide by it, and whatever goes, goes.
Yeah.
We the people.
We the people.
You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to is we're the people. We just get the stuff. These guys try to pass whatever they can or can't. It gets passed. It doesn't get passed. Either way, we have to either follow it or not follow it.
Yeah. I mean,
so
it's America. Like people do what they want to do. Like that's the beauty of the United States is that there is no censorship. There is no nothing. You can fucking do whatever you want in America. And that's what America is. But the
land of the free.
But people are afraid of now that if we have some kind of like leader, that it's just gonna be like, I don't know, just like. They're going to make us do shit we don't want to do.
Yeah.
Like they're going to make rules and regulations and stuff like that. And, it all depends on your view, I guess. But my view is just, I don't give a shit who runs. It's just, it is what it is. There's really not much we can do, but you could vote and whatnot, but I don't know. And voting's not even safe anymore because they have to fucking recount like all the time.
Yeah.
Because now you got these dump ballots that are just like thrown away and shit. And it's like, it doesn't make sense. This whole voting system does not make sense.
To me, whoever the president is, it just doesn't matter. Because I'm at the bottom of the pyramid. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're at the top of it. And they're looking down on us thinking, we got them. Yeah. And I just wake up every day, go about my life, do what I'm supposed to do, pay my little bills, eat my chicken wings, order my pizza. I don't know. I'm not, it's not effective to us. The only thing that it is effective in, like I said, is just money, taxes.
Yep.
That's the only thing that really fucks us with whoever does what to what. But other than that, it does not affect my life. I'll say it again. I'm not political. I don't know much about politics anyways.
Yeah.
And for the record, I like Donald Trump. I don't love Donald Trump like a lot of people. Like, oh, you know what I mean? I don't love Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump. He's a good guy, I think.
Yeah.
Whenever he gets up and talks, I think he's confident. He's confident, and he puts in a little sarcasm. He's kind of funny too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when someone gets up there and talks all serious and they're like this and you got to listen to him, I won't watch that anyways.
Yeah.
But
he's an entertainer for sure.
Yeah, and he's been in Hollywood and he's been in acting and he owns like half the earth or some shit. So it's like this guy is just like, it's cool that he was an American president, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's cool that he's running again. And with all this happening, he should be the president again. Because if he loses this shit, that's insane to me because this guy's out here dying for his job. Literally, he's out here dying for his job.
Yep.
He goes out just to talk to people like you and I that are watching this, and he gets shot on the job. Like, that guy should be the president.
Now, do you think it's propaganda, like the majority of his stuff that he puts out, or do you think it's, you know how what I'm saying, like back in World War II, you know, they use propaganda and stuff like that, you know,
Like
to fear people.
What was it called? Yellow journalism.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
And they put fear into people to do things, and I think that's what kind of Trump's doing. He's putting fear into people, but at the same time, you know, he did increase, you know, the workforce and stuff like that. Like, you know, he brought jobs to America, which
Yeah.
I agree with.
He made people get off their ass and work for their money.
Yeah, and you know, there was
I'm
no
for
more.
that.
Yeah, there's no more handouts. Like,
Yeah.
that time should be over with. Like, I'm so sick of seeing like half the people that don't have major disabilities getting disability. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I agree totally. It sucks, man. This clip is wild. This is kind of like my first like reaction to actually seeing the video,
Seeing
because
what happened.
I haven't actually dove deep, and I didn't watch this clip before we went on. This is all raw for me.
Yeah.
So just seeing that clip, it kind of like makes me like, holy shit. Because when you think of Donald Trump, you think of like, he's out there doing his thing and people are like, yeah. And they're all, you know, and then all of a sudden he just gets shot. And what I was going to say also, I don't know what kind of gun that guy was shooting. It didn't sound that loud. And
Yeah. It was probably some kind of rifle that he got from his like parents, or he bought stolen or something like that. Usually these shooters.
well, like what I was trying to piece together also is if Trump got shot behind the ear or the neck, whatever it is, the bullet didn't go all the way through, obviously.
Yeah,
Or
it just grazed him.
maybe like grazed them, but like I'm thinking, was this like a 22 or something?
I
Or like,
don't know.
What was this gun that this guy was shooting? Because I mean, it obviously killed somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it killed somebody, but how did it not? And who knows where that person got shot? I'd like to know where the other person was shot in order to die, because Trump got shot pretty close. I mean, in the head, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's a headshot hitting your ear. You know, and but it could be a graze where it just like skimmed him and the guy missed or whatever. But also, like, it was powerful enough to kill somebody.
Yeah.
But
And
man,
that's-
Trump's lucky, man.
Yeah, and
Trump's lucky.
And it's sad because the person that got killed was just a bystander, and that's what
Just a
evil
supporter.
does. That's what evil does.
He's just a supporter.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and
You're there to support your president. You're there to, you know, rally up with everybody that wants this guy and wants to hear his take on things again and what he's going to change again. And that's what happens to you. You just go out on a
fucking limb and just
you know, a
fucking-
Saturday afternoon, you go to fucking Trump's in your city. You go out to the rally and you're hanging out. You got your make America great again sign. I don't know why it was so hard for me to say that. Make America great again sign. You're holding it up, and all of a sudden you just get killed. Like, it's
crazy.
It's senseless.
Yeah.
It's dumb. These people that think it's okay to go to places like this and shoot people up, or, you know, even these kids in school that go in the schools and shoot them up. It's like, dude, just shoot yourself.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean, I don't know.
if you want to harm people that bad to go out and take lives from families, just kill yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't even say that with like remorse.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to go in a high school that you go to and kill everybody, or try to, like.
Well, the other thing too, though, is that these people that do go into schools and shoot them and shit like that, they have a tendency is not to get caught. And if that's to end your own life, that's to end your own life. And that's like what, you know, a majority of these school shootings is either they get killed by officers or they kill themselves. So
Yeah.
I mean, it all works out at the end. The guy, the shooter dies.
Yep. It's just wild, man.
If you have that fucked up mind to go into a school and start shooting, like, children, like, you're fucked up, and I don't know, you deserve to die. So,
that's how we label people that are in school, children.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Kids.
Yeah.
This is fucked up, but it's what I can say in this day and age, man.
Yeah.
I never would have thought I'd see that on live TV, just the president getting shot.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
alive, so I didn't see like a president die or whatever, but you hear, like back in the day, John F. Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln,
Yeah.
these are other American presidents that were assassinated.
Yeah.
And you don't even think about that even happening because you think that, wow, it was crazy back then.
Yeah.
But here we are in 2024 and Trump's just at a rally. He's not even the president.
Yeah.
He's just trying to be the
Spread his
president
word,
again.
yeah.
He's trying to be the president again. And someone some loony ass 20-year-olds on top of a building that the Secret Service couldn't even see, and he shoots at him like that. It's
It's crazy.
There's a lot to the story that we'll never know, or why it was projected the way it was, if there was some kind of social meaning to it, to push something or to make a statement somehow. We'll never actually know, but if that was like a publicity stunt, kind of like just to push something or to push some kind of law or to make the president unseeable or something, that's crazy, because you didn't need to do all that.
Now let's talk about this, the gun control. Now, if we had gun control and this kid couldn't be able to get a gun or whatever,
Yeah.
would that, be beneficial? Or do you think that, like,
See,
I don't know.
I'm not sure what the laws in Pennsylvania are
Yeah.
with guns. I'd have to do some research, I guess. But in New York, that the only way that could have happened is if he stole that gun from somebody.
Yeah.
That kid didn't walk in a store and buy that gun and bring it up there.
Yeah.
And this was obviously pretty pre-planned.
Yeah. This person
He knew
the
exactly
tendency-
where to be. He knew exactly what time. Like, this was like pre-planned from however long until Trump. Like, as soon as that town, or who knows, that kid might not be from that town. He might
just
have
probably
traveled
drove
there.
in,
And, who knows? We don't even know. It's still so new. It happened yesterday.
Yeah.
So we don't even really know. By the time you see this video, it'll be a couple days ago. But it's just the simple fact, like, it's crazy that this stuff is happening still. Because I've been seeing it since I was a kid, the school shootings, or like, what's the dude that did the movie theater shit or whatever?
Oh, yeah, I know. It was
Dude
in
with the crazy
Colorado.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all that. Like, I've been seeing that my whole life, and finally we get to a point where you don't hear about it as much, and then you hear about the president getting shot at a rally. It's just,
Well, last summer,
it's senseless, man.
the Top shooting, remember that? It was in Buffalo. It was a Tops, and they got shot up.
Oh, yeah.
And that guy had a tendency to go in just to kill people and
Yep.
whatever. But again, if we
That
had-
was almost like 2 years ago.
Was
I
it
wanna
2 years
say
ago?
now. Maybe a year. or
Oh yeah,
two.
it was 2 years because they had a year anniversary. I think this past couple months. So
Yeah, it's got to be almost 2 years now. But yeah, that was horrible, man. And I've actually been in that Tops before.
yeah,
Eric Jamal, you'll be seeing him on here soon. He used to live, like, I forget what street it's called. I can't even think now, but it's like diagonal from the street that we used to go to the studio on.
yeah,
And we used to go to his house and hang out there, and then we'd go to Tops and get food and shit all the time because it was right there.
yeah,
And then when I heard that, I was like, what? That was the Tops? They got shot up? That's where it happened? I was like, I've been in there before.
yeah,
It's just crazy,
yeah,
I can't even, like, imagine.
yeah.
But, yeah, like, and then there was the one with the Las Vegas guy on top of the buildings with all the artillery in the hotel room.
Oh yeah, it was like during I think a country festival or some shit,
Yeah.
and the guy just opened fire in Las Vegas and
Yeah.
just fucking plowed people down.
He had, like, an artillery up there, though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it was, like, impossible to even get all that shit in a hotel room. You would think that the people working there would finally be like, all right, bro, what are you bringing up there? Like, what do you got?
Yeah.
Because there's no way all that shit fit on, like, a luggage rack, and he pushed it in the thing and went upstairs. Because when they found him, he was heavy.
Yeah.
Like, he was packing heavy when they went up there.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just wild, man. Like, I wish shit like that would stop, because I have kids too, and it might scare them a little bit, to hear that the president was shot. Just,
Yeah.
because they're kids.
Yeah. And remember when well, this is kind of off the school shooting and stuff like that. But remember how fearful we were after 9/11? Like, how the fear got into us. We were like, oh shit, we didn't know if we're going to live the next day.
Yeah.
We don't know anything.
If they're going to drop a bomb on us right here, like we didn't know.
Yeah, that fear is upon all Americans now. Like it is gone to a point where we don't even know if we're going to wake up the next day because, China could be striking an attack, or you got North Korea. We got all these like things that put America into fear, and it's just crazy. But
it's just insane, man.
It's insane.
I don't know. I hope Trump recovers well and he gets back on his grind. I hope he gets back to it, and because now, I'm not upset with Joe Biden. I don't really, like I said, I don't know anything about politics. I just know that from then till now, it was better when Trump was in there.
Yeah.
And if we can go back to that, I'm for it.
Yep.
So that's all I really have for my political take, I guess.
Yeah.
I just, it was better then, and he could be in there again. Let's do it.
Yep.
That's my take on that. But man, what a crazy 24 hours with the news and shit with all this. I can imagine you can probably go to YouTube or Facebook, and this is all they're showing right now.
Yeah.
But I haven't indulged into it too much. I've been with my kids and stuff hanging out, so I've
it's been nice out, so we're enjoying the weather.
Exactly. Exactly.
The story was crazy. When I saw it, it was absolutely nuts. But it's summertime, so I'm spending most of the time outside. So I saw this through social media, this all happening.
Yeah.
And then I went inside and turned the TV on because I wanted to know more.
Yep. But like I said, that was my first time actually seeing the whole thing. That's why I have so many things coming to my mind right now. How did this happen? Why did this happen? What the hell happened?
And this is new too, so we won't know anything until
won't.
Probably like a week or two in. We'll know more about this, but we're just going with what we saw, and what we heard on the internet.
That's the only thing that's released right now so far.
Yeah. So,
but I like the video that we watched. How the girl was talking about showed where Trump was, showed the sniper pinpoint, showed where the shooters, like that was cool.
Yeah, it showed everything.
It gave you more
perspective.
Yeah, of it, because when you think of it in your head, you're just thinking that there's some guy in a crowd that just shot at Trump.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I didn't know the guy was on a building.
I didn't know he was on a building.
I didn't know anything like that. I didn't know how old he was. I didn't know anything about it until just now. So, man, I guess we'll have to touch back up on that when more...
Next episode.
Yeah, when more info is released, I guess we'll touch back up on that. But other than that, shout out Trump. He's alive. And I hope he gets better.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it right now, Trump 2024.
Yeah.
That's who I'm running for.
Yeah, it's going to be Trump. Like, I saw like a map of the United States and who they're voting for, and it was all Trump. Like, he's going to be the next president. It is what it is, and hopefully he does good, and we all live a happy life under his ruling or whatever, or presidency. But, I don't know. But with that,
Yeah, I don't want to get too crazy on that because, like I said, I don't really know much about politics, so I probably sound like an idiot up here even sharing what I do think about it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get comments being like,
it's totally fine. I know my boy Tone is watching this right now, and he's probably like, Juice, if I was there, man, I could have really put this shit on the spot, because my boy Tony's a huge Trump supporter. He knows a lot about all the shit going on. And he would have been a good person to be here today actually to talk about this, because he just gets deep with it and whatever, and I know it's your guy. But hey, since he got shot, man, he's
got street credit now.
Yeah, he's got street cred. You
want to hear a joke that I heard on TikTok?
Sure.
Okay, Biden cured obesity throughout the United States. You know how he did that? People can't eat.
That's true.
It's so true, because everything's so goddamn expensive now. And
it's true. I've been on that ramen diet, you heard?
Ramen, there you go. College food.
Because I can't afford the good shit anymore.
Yeah.
And I have lost a little weight. Thanks, Biden.
Thanks, Biden.
but you got to go bye-bye now.
Yeah, it's time. It was a good run, but it's time for a new perspective.
I feel like it was a horrible run.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know. It was.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I just feel like I just been paying for shit like crazy the past 2 years.
Oh
and I'm
yeah,
sick of it.
inflation has gone crazy high and stuff like that. But
yeah, let's smash that Trump subject. Like I said, Trump 2024. He deserves it now. And like I said, I was living a little better when he was in the office, so that's what I'm going for.
yep,
But I hope he heals up. Hope everything goes good.
he'll be at a rally in the next couple days.
Yeah.
he'll be rallying again.
Dude, it'd be sick if he like came out with like a bulletproof vest, like 50 Cent and a do-rag on and shit.
Yeah, he comes
I
out.
would fucking lose it.
Yeah.
I would lose it. Well, nah, like at least a bulletproof vest. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if he comes into like a Pope cage or something like that.
Yeah.
To do all his rallies, but
Like a bulletproof fucking glass.
Yeah, he is American though. He will go on the
was
front
like-
lines. Yeah, yeah,
He was still trying to talk and get his point across. That's crazy.
yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna end this episode on that. You guys can comment below right now what you guys think of the Trump shooting, how you guys think it all went down, if it was like a conspiracy like kind of thing where they're trying to spread something, or if there's just a loony guy running around. Let's talk about that in the comments today.
Yeah.
And we reply to everything. So
Yeah.
it might take us a little bit, to catch up, because when I tell you guys a comment, you guys really fucking comment. So
Yeah.
we will reply, and we're eager to see what you guys got to say about it.
Can I say something real quick?
Go for it.
All right, so we're giving away 2 tickets to the Avril Lavigne Simple Plan concert on August 20th. Go to Beer Pirate Radio and find out more. If you're gonna go on Facebook though, go to Beer Pirate Radio, College Rock, and Talk. The other Beer Pirate Radio I have no control over, so just go to the one that says Beer Pirate Radio, College Rock, and Talk. And we're giving away 2 tickets. You can find
2
out
tickets.
more. You can find out more there. Yeah. So with that,
It's going to be an excellent concert. We got the punk rock queen coming to Buffalo.
Yep.
We got Simple Plan in the house. It's going down. It's going to be a great night. It's
Yep.
going to feel like 2005 all over again.
oh, it's gonna be great.
It's going to be a great night. So if you want to win 2 tickets, like he said, go to the page, follow the instructions, win the tickets, and you might be able to win 2 free tickets to the concert.
Yeah.
So, and you will see us there. We will be there in
Yep.
attendance.
We're gonna be doing a podcast there.
Yeah, we'll
Yep.
be podcasting there. We're going to be hanging out. We're, going to be giving shit away.
Yep.
We're going to be, talking with you guys. We want as much people as we kind of come up to the, table and kind of chat with us about what's going on or whatever. So, hey, enter the thing, try to win the tickets, and hang out with us at Simple Plan. And by the way, can I say this about the whole thing?
Yeah.
If you do win the 2 tickets
Yeah.
to the Simple Plan concert,
Yeah.
you have to find us at the concert.
Yeah. You
That's
have
the
to-
rule. Like,
yeah, you have to find
like,
us.
like if you win the tickets, you have to find us, and we have to take a picture with you.
Yep.
Otherwise, people will be like, "Oh yeah, they did a giveaway, but it didn't happen." Like,
no.
if you win the 2 tickets, you gotta find us there, and we gotta take a picture, and we're gonna put it in the next episode.
Yeah.
The picture with whoever won, and we're gonna talk about that. That's gonna be a whole other thing to chat about. It's gonna be sweet.
Yeah. So the next contest we're gonna have is gonna be Hawthorne Heights. That will be we'll share a little bit more. Probably in a couple more weeks.
That's in September, right?
September.
Hawthorne Heights, fucking Wales too.
So we're gonna give away tickets to that too.
go.
So, but go to Beer Pirate Radio social media and find out more.
You heard the man. Go there, follow the instructions, win the tickets.
Yeah.
And if you do, we'll see you there. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Subscribe, please. It keeps telling me still that the viewers that are watching aren't subscribed.
Yeah. Just hit the button. It's so easy.
Just hit the button. It literally takes 1 second, and it does not do anything to your YouTube.
No, it doesn't.
It won't keep showing us. It's not going to fuck your algorithm up.
No.
Just hit subscribe. And then when we do upload, you don't got to look for the link, because when you open your YouTube, bam, it'll be right there.
Yep.
Easy as that. Click it. do whatever you got to do to watch the show. Grab some food, take a toke, and just listen. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
So thank you guys for hanging out. You guys know the slogan: some way, somehow, someday. School of Martians podcast. Peace.
Peace.
This has been a Beer Pirate Radio production.